In today's video, I'm going to share how you can boost the mitochondria in your brain. And what that means is when you boost the mitochondria in your brain, that means you're helping your brain make more energy. And if you've been on my channel before, and if you've heard me talk about mitochondria, you've probably heard that you have the most mitochondria in your brain and your heart. And two of the leading diseases we're seeing today are neurodegeneration and heart disease. So essentially, this hack is also going to help you protect your brain and avoid getting neurodegeneration, which includes diseases like Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, ALS, and basically diseases you want to avoid as best you can, because once your brain function goes, everything goes. Now, before we get into this, if you're new to my channel, my name's Nathan Walz. I help people look younger, feel younger, and achieve peak performance through optimizing the body's energy production. And I teach you different strategies, different biohacks you can do so your body makes more energy. And with more energy, you get more done. Now, so the focus on today's video is really helping your brain make more energy. So you can think better, you're more creative, you're smarter essentially, and you want to protect your brain. So as I mentioned before, you can avoid different neurodegenerative diseases, which are fast approaching the leading cause of death. Right now it's still heart disease, but a lot of neurologists and neurosurgeons I follow, and quite a few prominent scientists, believe that by 2025, neurodegeneration will be the #1 cause of death. So you definitely want to avoid that. Now, if you check out this image, you'll see that different kinds of light, near-infrared light in particular, actually penetrates right through your skull. And you can see in the image that the brain has a bunch of folds in it, and surrounding the brain is cerebral spinal fluid. And near-infrared light actually goes right through that fluid, and it kind of uses that fluid like a light tunnel to get to all parts of your brain. And what it does is it activates the mitochondria in your brain. It helps them make more energy. So it interacts with your mitochondria. You make more ATP. With more energy in your brain, you think better. You feel better. Your brain can make more neurotransmitters, so you're less likely to have depression or anxiety. You also increase circulation. So one of the things behind getting brain fog or anxiety or depression can be poor circulation to the brain. So by getting these frequencies of light to the brain, you're going to increase circulation. You're going to get more oxygen to the brain. You're going to get more nutrient delivery to your different brain cells. And you're also going to remove more waste. And you're going to help your lymphatic system clear out waste in your brain, things like that. You also decrease inflammation. So red light and near-infrared light are both anti-inflammatory. And you also increase production of BDNF, which is brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is kind of like Miracle-Gro for your neurons and your brain cells. So anything you can do to increase BDNF is a huge win for the brain. Now, we evolved using the sun to keep our brain healthy, but unfortunately today, we spend 90% or more of our time indoors, and a lot of us have jobs that bring us indoors, and we just spend very little time outdoors. So you want to make sure you are spending more time outdoors, especially this time of year, the time of this video. It's April, the days are getting longer, at least where I live. It's getting warmer, it's getting much more pleasant to be outside. So you want to be spending more time outdoors, so you're getting these natural frequencies of light, not just into your brain, because you want to protect your brain, but into all of your body. But especially your brain if you really want to take good care of your brain. And something else that's changed is when I was a kid, we didn't have fluorescent light bulbs. We didn't have LED light bulbs. The school I went to, they did have fluorescent light bulbs. But in the home I grew up in, I think we had like this one round fluorescent light bulb in one of my bathrooms. But aside from that, all the light bulbs in my home were incandescent light bulbs. And incandescent light bulbs are actually a source of near-infrared light. And that's one of the reasons they've been phased out, is because a lot of that energy that goes into an incandescent light bulb gets converted into non-visible light, which is considered a waste by the lighting industry and by the environmental movement. But it turns out it's not a waste at all, because those non-visible light frequencies were actually helping to nourish our brain and keep our brain healthy. Very few homes have that internal source of good light these days. Mine does, because I don't have any LEDs or fluorescents. So something that you want to do is you want to get rid of your LEDs and fluorescent bulbs, and you want to go back to either incandescent or halogen bulbs, which is an internal source of infrared light. Now, if you live in a country where that's not allowed, you're just going to have to spend more time outdoors. But I do have clients in Europe and in other parts of the country where some have told me they can't find incandescent or halogen bulbs at all. But I've talked to others who've been able to find them going online and ordering them on the internet. So if you look really hard, you can find them. I've got some clients in California where it's also a challenge. But again, there are ways to go online and go on the internet and order them. So 2 things you want to be doing. 1, spending more time outdoors. 2, making sure you have better quality light bulbs that are going to emit healthy parts of the light spectrum that are going to go right through your skull into your brain and help to nourish your brain, help it make more energy, decrease inflammation, make more BDNF, have better circulation, all these different things. Now, there are some additional things you can do, and in the wintertime, this is a bigger part of my strategy, because I spend less time outdoors because I'm doing more work in the wintertime, and also it's a lot colder. I do still spend time outside, and the near-infrared light from the sun, which, by the way, 42% of the sun is near-infrared light, but in the wintertime, that light's still penetrating through your skull. So if you're not wearing a hat, you are still getting the benefit. Now, here is one of the bulbs I use indoors. This is a near-infrared heat lamp, and this particular bulb, it's about $10. I'll put a link below if you want to get it. This is a low EMF bulb, but any near-infrared bulb is going to benefit you. And I also have a red light panel. So this is the red light panel that I use, and I use this on all my body, but I will spend more time in the winter time using it on my head. And you can actually get better penetration in this part of your head. So I'll have it hanging up, and I'll just kind of stand with the light behind me. But I'll try to get the front of my head too. It's supposed to help you regrow hair. It hasn't worked for me yet, but there's a ton of different benefits for light panels. I'll also put a link for that below. But if you don't want to invest in a light panel, or a near-infrared bulb, just go outside. It's got so many benefits, but this is an added benefit of helping you maintain your brain health, helping your brain make more energy so you can think better, have better focus, and you're just going to be a whole lot more healthy. So I hope this helped you out. If you have any questions, comment below. If you like this video, give it a like, and I'll see you real soon on a new video.